Have you ever worked on a large Excel sheet and struggled to find a specific cell, formula, or blank spaces? Scrolling forever is not the solution. Hello and welcome to Ben Academy. In this video, I will show you how to use the Go-To menu in Excel, a powerful tool that lets you instantly jump to exactly what you need. Let's get started. I will show you. To have access to Go-To menu, you can use Ctrl G. You can see a window like this. There's a field here as reference. You can type a range or address of a cell. For example, suppose you have a very, very big sheet and you want to reach to, for example, cell AB285. It's much easier if you write the address of that cell and click on OK. You can see that you are directed to the same cell I entered in Go-To menu. You can also use a range to mention, for example, from A12 to B54. If you do this, you can see that this range is selected as you specified. And also, you can enter a name of the cell. If you have applied a name to a cell or a range, for example, like this range, let me change the color of this range like this. And if I enter a name for this part as, for example, colored. So if I write colored here, it will be selected. In another case, you can also use Ctrl G and write colored here. If you enter, you can see that the colored cells are selected. So to select every cell with the address, range, or name, it's much easier to use Go-To if you have a very, very big spreadsheet. But most powerful features of Go-To menu are in special cases. If you again go to the same menu, by clicking on special, you can find different cases here. If you have any comment in the selection cells, you can highlight them. Let me show you. For example, if I apply a comment in a cell like this, hello, if I select this range and press Ctrl G, I can go to special cases. If I select comment, you can see that the comment included cell is selected in the selected cells. Let me show you the other options too. Ctrl G, special, constant. Here, I have a combination of constant values and formulas and blank cells and comment and drop-down menu and everything. So if I select constant here, I can see that only constant cells are selected. So the other cells are included the formulas. I can, for example, highlight them to see these are constant. Even drop-down menu that was actually constant values are also selected. So if I again go to the Go-To menu, in the special menu, I can also select the formulas with different formats, number, text, if there is any logical value like true and false, or if it includes error, you can select them. So in this case, you can see that the formula included cases is also selected. Let me write a formula that gives you true or false. For example, is blank this cell? It's true. Or a formula that contains an error. For example, this one. Now you can see the differences. Ctrl G. I can select, for example, this time logicals. You can see that the true is selected. This time I can select the errors. It's very practical, and you can find the problematic cells in a big spreadsheet. You can see that the div 0 is selected, hash div 0. And again, if I select numbers, only valid formulas are selected and logical ones are also excluded here. Okay. In the special menu, there are some other useful cases like blank. If you have left some cells blank in a big sheet, you can select them easily like this. You can see that the blank cells are selected here. I can change the color of blank cells to see them later in a better way. If you again go to Go-To menu in the special menu, the other useful applicable options in this menu are, for example, last cell. Suppose you are working on a big spreadsheet and you are writing some formulas, and you will go to another part of the sheet, but you forget where were you before going to another cell. So if you want to continue writing formula on that cell or working on the next cell close to that cell, it's very good and very practical if you find it easily by clicking on last cell. In this way, you can see that the last cell that I wrote a formula or wrote a value or anything on, or applied anything, you can see it's selected here. So it's also another practical option in this go-to menu. If you select it again, you can see that another applicable option and practical case is visible cells only. If you have hidden some cells and some rows or columns, and you want to work on the summation or filtration or anything, you can select the visible cells only and work on those visible cells and exclude the hidden cells. Conditional format is also useful in if you have applied conditional formatting in any cell, you can select them and you can find the formulas in those cells. If you have a big sheet, you cannot distinguish which cell is formatted by conditional formatting and which one is formatted manually. So you can find them in this way. And data validation, you can find the menus. You can see that I have menu here, but there is no icon close to that cell, and you cannot distinguish it that it's a drop-down menu or not. By doing this, you can see that it's selected. By clicking on it, you can see this icon. So if you have a big sheet, you cannot find drop-down menus with your eyes easily. So in this case, you can select them in a better way. I hope the tricks in this menu was useful for you, and thanks for watching this video. If you have any question, you can write your questions as comments below this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check our channel. You can see other tutorials in this channel. See you.